Hi, hope you're doing well. Just wanted to share something with you. So, my partner and I were out walking the other evening, taking in the moon, when she asked me what my favorite season is. Of course, it's fall. That night, the air, it was feeling crisp and cool. The moon, it was full and bright. The leaves were turning every shade of green and orange and yellow and purple. It's hard not to be lured into the magic of fall. But of course, she already knew that. That's when she asked me the real reason. Why do I love fall? I started with the standard answer: cooler weather, pumpkins, cinnamon, anything, college football, and fall being the gateway into the holiday season. But another reason was nagging at me, a feeling. I knew there was a deeper reason. I think fall teaches us about confidence. In coaching school, I learned a change model that has 4 stages that a person will filter through in every area of their life. Stage 1 is the messiest. When you're faced with a challenge and it feels like your world has been disrupted and you're left thinking, how did I get here? What is this? I didn't see it coming. Maybe you lost your job, a pandemic happens, your child inexplicably gets in trouble at school, car breaks down, or even something as simple as you end up spilling coffee on yourself all day long, meaning nothing goes your way. Many of my clients come to me in this stage. They're looking around their lives, asking themselves, how did I get here? And they need help to get out of the mess, but have no idea how to do it. Side note about stage 1, many people choose to stay in this stage because they live in a victim mentality. Some people just like to suffer. Do you happen to know anybody like that? They're always surrounded by drama and seemingly wanting to stay there. Those people are stuck in stage 1. The second stage happens when you feel like you finally have some footing, a better understanding of your situation. Perhaps you're less reactive and you can start to see a glimmer of hope on the horizon that things are changing. You may not be ready to take action, but you're thinking about it. You're making plans, you're dreaming. The third stage is the action stage. You've dealt with your emotions, you've dreamed and schemed, you have an understanding of what you need to do, and now is the time to start doing it. Applying for jobs, going on interviews, starting a new online business, or implementing strategies for your child are all examples. This is the doing phase. It feels empowered. And there's a lot of movement in this stage. Also a lot of discomfort, but in a good way, because you're stretching into something new. Then comes the final stage. In the fourth stage, you are back at peace, operating in routine and regulation and maintaining the status quo. Nothing out of the ordinary. You can almost count on what is unfolding. Any one person can be in all 4 stages at once in different areas of their lives, meaning they can be in stage 1 in total meltdown with their job, but equally be in stage 4 in the maintenance phase in a relationship. This change model is a fantastic way to understand human behavior. And as a coach, it gives me the framework to give clients the right tools. Stage 1 tools are all about coping strategies, which won't work when you're in stage 3 and you need tools to start taking action. So what does this have to do with fall, or confidence for that matter? Well, it's a long-winded way to get there, but the seasons are a perfect metaphor to understand the stages of change. Winter is the dead season, when what you knew as normal no longer exists, stage 1. Spring is when your ideas start to grow, stage 2. Stage 3 is summer, and it's all about taking action. And fall, well, fall is stage 4, and it's about harvesting the benefits. Stages 1, 2, 3, and 4 are winter, spring, summer, and fall. So fall sounds like bliss, right? Like, why wouldn't we want to be in fall all the time? It feels good. It's peaceful. However, fall can land one of two ways. It can quickly lead you right back to winter, or you can stay in the perpetual bliss of the season for longer periods of time. But it's a conscious choice you have to make. In order to get to fall, you have to put in a lot of work. As I already mentioned, those that do not have a growth mindset perpetually stay in winter because of the attention the drama brings to their lives. But let's say you do have a growth mindset. If you can do the work and move into spring and then into summer, you've had to challenge your mindset, your beliefs, your values, and it's put you into the zone of discomfort. Summer can get a little hot. You might be a little bit weary by the time you get to fall. It would be easy to step back into your comfort zone when you land in fall. There isn't a lot of challenge or demand. You can take a break. You've earned it, right? Inevitably, what will happen is when you consciously treat it like a destination instead of a continued journey, life will remind you that your work isn't done and send you right back into winter to get you moving again. Where we go wrong is thinking we can kick up our feet and stop growing. So fall still requires work, but the good news is that once you're operating from a fall place, it's easy and things fall into place without a lot of effort. It's enjoyable. And this is where confidence comes into play. You've witnessed the dark days of winter, trudged through the mud of your ideas into the spring, created a lot of heat stepping into action through summer, and now you have evidence that you are capable and resilient. You've tried things, maybe failed, redirected, and tried again. By the time you get to fall, you know what it takes. But we all know what happens when movement stops. It goes stagnant, and we do too. Which is why, even in fall, you continually push past your comfort zone, even in small ways, to tell the universe that you are open to more. Living in fall means having the confidence to know what it takes and shedding what no longer serves you. It means finding appreciation for the process, how far you've come. And it steers you towards the anticipation of what's yet to come. Confidence equals not only joy, but peace. Peace of mind that everything is okay. Everything perceived as hard is falling away. I love fall not only for the weather and the football and the anticipation of holidays to come, but mostly for what it symbolizes about human nature and shedding what no longer serves us. And if we can emulate nature and live from a place of peace, we gain the confidence to do just about anything.